9 inches. Wasn't it 9 inches last year? Why is it still 9 inches? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a length check to kickstart my hair goals for 2021. And this is my first length check for this year. I've done my first trim. Usually I do a trim and then I do a length check in that order before I proceed to develop my regimen according to what my hair goals for the year are. This year my hair goal is length, plain and simple. Like, I want longer hair. Last year my hair goal was health, and I made sure that I did everything I could to ensure that my hair was healthy, and at the end of last year my hair was in a very healthy place. So this year, without mincing words, my goal is length. So I've been kind of stuck between shoulder length and bra length for a while, and I'm going to be taking my hair down as I speak, guys. It wasn't really my priority getting my hair to pass bra length because I just wanted it to be healthy as can be. I wanted it to be healthy, I wanted it to be well moisturized, I wanted it to be shiny, and I wanted to just be sure that it wasn't breaking excessively at any point. So I was able to bypass all of the challenges I faced regarding healthy hair. Most of those challenges included hair breakage. I think at the top of the list was hair breakage. So I had hair breakage, and then my hair was dry at intervals, but I was able to work around that and then develop regimens that helped me to combat all of my challenges. So this year I'm facing length head on. So I'm going to check my length to be sure of where my length is at before I start anything. If you're going to be setting hair goals for yourself, guys, you want to ensure that whatever your hair goal is, you take note of where your hair is at, the point your hair is at the time of your journey before you start facing your hair goal. So at this point in time, I just want to check for where my hair length is at. I did a length check video, I think sometime last year, and I can't quite remember what my hair length was at that time, but it was still somewhere between shoulder and bra length. So I'm going to go ahead and recheck now. I used the measuring tape for that hair length check video. This is the same measuring tape I used. So this tape has centimeters on one side. I think it's centimeters. So it has centimeters on one side and it has inches on the other side. And if you're going to be measuring your hair, it's best to measure in inches because inches is like a standard measurement. So I remember the last time that I did my length check, my middle hair, that's the center of my scalp, got all the way up to 15 inches. So this is a lot of inches for hair, and I've been 6 years natural by this year's January. So I just hit my 6-year natural mark last month. I'm not quite satisfied with the length that it is at for somebody that has been natural for 6 years, but I've had a lot of challenges growing this hair, especially with my move to Lagos. I keep saying it, my move to Lagos did my hair more harm than good. I think mostly because of the sudden change in environment. So there is that, and then the weather here is kind of more dry than the weather where I was before. Those have been the huge contributing factors to my stunted hair growth. So I am now going to be focusing on getting this length to pass where it's currently at. I'm going to point out a few things. For my hair length, my hair, I didn't actually comb it before I put it into the two things I just loosened. My hair length is a little bit inconsistent. My hair is the longest at the center of my head. I know my front hair would be longer if I just let it grow, but if I let my front hair grow, it will just be uneven. And I keep cutting off my front hair because I don't like it just covering my face. When it grows all out, it grows the fastest. When my front hair grows all out, it just covers my face whenever I try to put it in a fro, and I don't like that. So I keep having to just take off maybe an inch at a time, and I take off those inches I think within the interval of 1 to 2 months. So the last hair trim video that I did, I actually took off more inches at the front than I did for the rest of my hair. So my front hair is currently really short But I feel like this year I'm just going to let all of my hair just grow out without touching anything, just to see exactly what happens here. So now I'm going to go ahead and comb this out before I proceed to measure this. So I'm gonna quickly grab my pick comb. This is the pick that I brought, and I have several picks, but I like to use this one because the bristles are soft. The entire comb is on a soft, I don't know what to call it, but this is really soft, and so it just isn't as harsh when I use it to comb my hair. So my hair is really dry and it's kind of stretched, so I'm just going to go in from the roots and just start to comb it out. And I'm done with that. This is how much hair I just combed out. So previously, if I combed my hair, if I dared comb my hair dry, the breakage would have been so much more, but my hair was tangled before I put it into those two braids, but I didn't touch it. So I simply just wanted to wait until it was time to re-moisturize before I touched it or combed it, but I had to do the length check, so I ended up doing this. So if your hair type is 4B, between 4B and 4C, it's typically easier. It's very much easier measuring the length of your hair when it is stretched compared to trying to measure the length of your hair in a shrunken state or when it's wet. When it's dry, you can basically just stretch it out on a measuring tape to get an accurate measurement, but when it's wet, you may have to struggle a little stretching it out, trying to prevent the hair from curling up before you get an accurate measurement. So I prefer to measure my hair when it is dry, and when I measure the length of my hair, I usually do the two sides, that's these sides, and then I do the front, I do the middle, and then I do the back on the two sides. My hair growth is not equal. I want to point this out. Different people have different hair growth. I'm not sure I've met someone yet whose hair grows all equal all around their head, but for me, the middle through the front grow the longest, the same length, and then the sides grow pretty long too, and then the back kind of grows the shortest. So I'm going to go ahead and measure, see what I was saying. So I'm going to go ahead and measure the length. What you want to do is you want to go, I said you're going to use inches, so this is my inch side. I'm just going to place the tip of the tape at the base of my hair, that's my scalp, and then drag my hair out and also drag the tape out so that both are stretched at the same time. The tape is not elastic, so it won't stretch, but your hair should stretch till it's at its longest point. So go ahead and make sure your tape is placed right against your hair and your hair is against the tape, all of them join together, and then drag your hair out all the way. Am I doing it right? Drag your hair out all the way to the end, as far as it will go. I don't even know if I'm still on the inch side, but okay. So that's 9 inches. Wasn't it 9 inches last year? Why is it still 9 inches? I actually cut off, I think, about an inch. So you're telling me I just grew 1 inch in 1 year? Actually, it's less than a year. I'll do it again. Okay, so that's 9.5 inches. Not impressive, but like I said, my hair has been stuck at that one length for a long time. So I'm going to do this other side. So that's 9.5 inches. That's what I'm going with because it's getting hot in here. So for the back, it's 9.5 inches along the sides. The sides are here. This is where I measure for my sides, but you can basically pick anywhere on your hair and measure the length. But for my sides, I'm going to put my tape the same way, but I'm putting it on top. I'm actually going to put it underneath so that the hair is on top. So that's the longest strand, and that's 12 inches. So it was at 13 inches before I cut off the 1 inch. So that's for this side, and I'm going to do the front now. So my front hair is 10 inches. I'm going to divide this into two. So that's actually 10.5 inches that I'm going to go with. And now for the middle. That's 14 inches. Okay. I'm just trying to think about, I'm trying not to dwell on the fact that it's as if I've been stuck at the same length since my last length check. But that's basically my hair length. So I'm going to go ahead now and just moisturize my hair. Basically, it's for the measurement part of my hair.
What did you say?
I'm going to come back at the end of the year and do another video updating you guys on how my length goals have been for 2021. And just because I'll be putting length as my major focus for this year, I'm going to put everything that I do to achieve longer hair out here on my channel for you guys. And if you have any questions regarding how to achieve longer hair, please go ahead and leave them in the comment section. Also, if you have any recommendations for me in terms of how to achieve longer type 4B 4C natural hair, please, I'm open to suggestions and I will definitely try them out. I mean long-term regimens and long-term products that I can try, that you have tried, especially if you live in Nigeria. I'm open to suggestions, so kindly leave all your suggestions in the section below, leave all your comments in the section below, and any other thing you want to say to me, just say it in the comment section. But for now, we've come to the end of this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please kindly go ahead and subscribe to my channel, share my link with your friends who have natural hair, this type of natural hair. Thank you guys so much, and see you in my next video.